morning, everyone. It's Tuesday morning, July 1st at 10:38. Welcome back to another week of Nexus grain market updates, and welcome to a holiday week, July 4. So let's start off with our bids this morning. At the moment, corn's down a penny versus yesterday. I'm $3.95 across our terminals. That compares to $3.98 last week, so it puts us down about 3 pennies for old crop corn. New crop corn $3.85. That's down a couple of pennies on the day, and about 6 cents for corn on the week. Beans haven't fared quite as well. I'm $9.65 for soybeans. For old crop soybeans, that's down a penny versus $9.77, down 12 from last week. $9.57 for old crop new crop soybeans rather, also down a penny and down 12 on the week. Soybean market is following the November futures for both old and new. Our corn market is still split. I'm bidding off the September futures months for old crop corn and these for new crop corn. So really what's in the news, I'll kind of review some of that. I'm sure most of you have heard by now that yesterday's crop progress report actually looked pretty good. Something happened yesterday that rarely ever happens. In fact, it probably shouldn't happen, and that is our corn good to excellent rating. Our corn rating improved by 3 points on the week. Yesterday's report, 73% nationally, good to excellent compared to the week prior of 70%. So again, up 3 points. Our professional managed money in the Board of Trade futures industry continues to lean on the corn market. It continues to establish even greater and greater net short positions. So that is the trend, and that is the single-handed thing that has really put a lot of pressure on our futures market, press those down week on week. The soybean, good to excellent, was steady on the week, 66% versus same number last week. Response of that over the course of time, our managed money continues to stay fairly level with the amount of net short positions in that sector, short versus long. The big thing again is our renewable volume obligation really is what's keeping support all coming from the oil sector. When I really look at our product value analysis in a bushel of soybeans, as things stand right now, 55% of the value of a bushel of soybeans is the oil content. The other 45% is soybean meal. That's pretty high. I've seen that oil number as low as 25%. So definitely the soy oil market is carrying the water for the soybean market. Acreage and stocks report yesterday. Again, that's a quarterly. That's an important number for June for this time of year. 95.2 corn, 83.38 for soybeans. Corn number right in the middle of the range estimates, pretty much a non-factor. Beans somewhat on the low end of the average guess. Stocks in all positions, not any real surprises there. When we break it down, corn 4.6 and some change billion bushels of corn remaining in all positions. Average guess right on the money there, about 4.64. Soybeans just a pinch high, 1,000,008 versus 980 million for soybean stocks in all positions. Something that I do like to track as far as what shows up on the report. What we're seeing here, as far as remaining corn stocks from last year's production, actually our total supply, last year's production plus our carryout, 55% of those still remain on farm, 45% of those off farm. Conversely, with soybeans, about 40% on farm, 60% in some form of commercial storage. That falls completely in line with everything that I've ever experienced in my career, where our producers tend to favor on-farm storage for corn, commercial storage for soybeans. So those numbers check out pretty well. As far as what's coming up in the pike, we do have a WASDE crop production report coming up on the 11th. The numbers as they're coming together right now, and I'm going to step out on a limb, produce my own version of WASDE. This is a little early right now, but what governs our prices, corn and soybeans, is our stocks to use ratio. That's really the only thing that matters at the end of the year, is what do we have left in the tank at the end of the growing season? Do we have enough to make it to our harvest, or do we not? And that's really the fundamental question that our markets boil down to. When I look at our corn number, what we're apt to produce, the 24-25 season that we're in right now, we're probably going to end up somewhere greater than 11% stocks to usage ratio. That's plenty. We're going to watch our corn number swell to probably 16.5 next year, depending on how our yields turn out, what our final acreage numbers turn out. Again, everybody's plugging their own numbers in. My number right now that I'm stepping out on a limb with is 16.5. I will tell you that our soybean number right now is probably, without a doubt, our soybean number is considerably less than that. 24-25, around 6.7% stocks to usage. And here's where things start getting a little dicey. A year from now, and particularly more like about 14, 15 months from now, depending on what geography you're standing in, we're looking at a stocks to use ratio of around 5%. Okay? The potential for a soybean rally with that number is far greater than the potential for a corn rally. And the next question that we are asking ourselves is, how much does the soybean market really need to perhaps rally to defend the acres that it has versus corn? Okay? As far as being bullish corn versus soy, I would put my hat in the bullish ring for soy. So anyway, that's where things stand right now. About it for the markets. I want to wish everyone a very, very joyous and a very safe Independence Day holiday coming up on Friday. Take the day off. Enjoy your friends. Enjoy your family. And we'll see you back. We'll see you back next week. If there's anything any one of us can do for you, I welcome the ability to speak with you, provide our insight. We do have an event. Let me look this up right now. It's coming up on the 17th of July at our facility in Elgin. We're going to have some nice entertainment. We're going to be providing sandwiches, refreshments to all. Get an opportunity to mix with our staff and membership. So I appreciate seeing all of you there in Elgin. I'm sure Chris is going to put a little blip up here after the after the video. And yeah, I want to thank all of you for your business. Indeed, anything any of us can do in terms of grain, agronomy, energy, or feed, please reach out. We want to be there for you. Thank you very much. Talk to you later. Bye.